Good afternoon and welcome back to Japan. We're now in Kyoto. I've hit Tilly in the face to start this video at the Golden Pavillion, or the Kinkakuji. Close? Kinkakuji temple, which is pretty magnificent.
It is. Look how nice the tickets are as well.
As you can probably tell, this is one of the most busy tourist attractions in the whole of Japan. They're trying to ferry us round quickly.
It's like us with the Mario Kart.
It's like us in Universal Studios. This is what the inside looks like, but people aren't allowed in there. It's fair enough, and this is it in the winter.
It would be really cool to come here in the winter. So I mean, everyone talks about the cherry blossoms, but we're loving the autumnal colours, aren't we?
I feel like every time of year in Japan is good, apart from maybe summer. That kid's got a Liverpool shirt on.
Oh gosh.
He's a G.
Who's on the back? It's our favourite game to play.
Nah, no one's on the back. I already clocked.
Who would have been on the back if someone was on the back?
What kind of question is that?
Well, we hang out with each other a lot. We have to create fun conversations.
These lot don't look very happy, do they?
No, we are.
I think they're the introverted ones. So the Kinkakuji temple, also known as the Golden Pavillion, first started out as a villa of just a rich Japanese man, and then when he died in the 1400s, it was his wish that his son turn it into a temple. So it became a Zen Buddhist temple.
A nice place to have a house.
I know, imagine just living here on this lake.
Yeah.
And having become a Buddhist temple. It was burnt down in 1950 by a 22-year-old novice monk, and then it was rebuilt in its current form 5 years later in 1955.
Oh my god.
What is that, eel?
Carp or eel? But they're huge. They're very big. Oh really? They're carps. I was right.
Yeah, they'll leap out the water at you.
You don't
Like
know.
crocodiles.
You don't know these Japanese carp.
That's a peach.
Oh, you've got to try and get it in the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just, oh, I'm going to be awesome.
Right, 2 shots each. That's all we can afford to spare.
Sorry, you go. Wait, but do you do? I'm going to try the big one at the end.
Oh! I think they hit each other.
Did you just hit each other?
They collided in midair.
Oh no.
That's bad luck forever.
Yeah, one more. Ed, how did I get it in and you didn't?
And now we can't afford lunch. That was like 31 yen. What did you say this was called?
Huh?
I can't remember, that's why I tried to stick it on you.
It begins with a P, I think.
It was a G, wasn't it?
Oh gosh.
Geoshin.
Okay, now we're going out and we're going to the bamboo forest, aren't we, Ed? Which we've heard is very touristy. So we'll try and find a remote corner.
We're getting on some Kyoto bikes now, which are basically Japanese line bikes.
These are not bottom place. But these are great. And they're really cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like 60 yen for 15 minutes.
Which is pretty good.
So 240 yen an hour.
Because the metro system in Kyoto is not great.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's either the bus or the bike. And obviously we're getting the bike, because that's how we roll. Oh! Let's go! How beautiful it is here. Before we go to the bamboo forest, we've stopped off at a little shrine. Tilly's going to show us perfect Shinto shrine etiquette. Oh, yes. And then what part of the path do you walk on?
The left.
Left or the right? Anywhere but the middle. The middle is for...
Oh, really?
The middle is for deities and gods only. That's why I'm in the middle. We should make jokes here. a good one. How you doing in your bike habit trousers?
Yeah, fine. I'm liking that we're going downhill.
Yeah, it's good. Means you have to go uphill later though.
We're getting the bus back.
Wow, is that it? That's the smallest train I've ever seen. Alright, before we get to the forest, we've stopped off for your first katsu curry. And to be fair, my first one that isn't from a corner shop.
Oh my god.
They're good.
It's so good.
It looks really good.
It's just like pure comfort food.
And we got a little draft Asahi. Good thing about Japan, just drafts Asahi and Sapporo everywhere.
Ed, you're gonna love it. How good is that?
The sauce is so good. That was insanely good.
So good.
I inhaled it
It's
in
the
under
first
a
time
minute.
you've literally eaten faster than me in our lives. The way the cutlet is breaded is just so delicious.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Like, so light.
Thank you so much.
That was to the bamboo
forest.
Go to George's fried chicken.
Oh, that was good. Right, let's get into the forest before it gets dark. I feel sorry for that guy.
He looks very jolly about it though.
Must be fit as a fiddle.
I could do that.
Here we are. 16 kilometres squared of natural bamboo forest.
With a lovely train.
With a lovely train going through it. And an obscene amount of people, even though it's low season, even though it's later in the day.
Even though it's dark.
Yeah. Let's go further in. Here we go, we're in the main forest now.
Wow, this is nice. They're so thin.
They almost look a different colour to the ones on the walkway. Do you know what I mean? They're like paler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be a trek. We can't go on a run tonight, Eds.
You love talking about the fact you run now, don't you?
3 minutes silence.
Up here? We go up there? Get a nice view of the sunset?
You go up. Ed, I'm sorry. I really don't want to go up there.
Isn't it that steep?
Ed.
Right, so what are your thoughts on the bamboo forest?
I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than it was. It's actually...
When it is big, it's like 16 kilometres squared, but the bit you walk through is like, I don't know, like, it's nice bamboo, but the way it's hyped is like...
It's like it's a big thing going on.
Yeah, I was a little bit like, meh, but it's good to see. It's cool, like the trees are cool, but it's not like the Golden Temple you see and you're like,
Also,
oh my god, like that is insane.
Do you remember in Sri Lanka when we were driving somewhere on that really hot bus and there were all the jackfruits in the trees and there was like loads of bamboo?
Yeah.
But like,
It's just a load of bamboo.
it's just a load of bamboo.
Yeah.
Like,
So I think like
nice.
forests are meant to be like peaceful, nice places,
Yes,
and there's just like people everywhere, people trying to get photos everywhere, tour groups everywhere, and it's just like kind of takes away from the fact that it's a nice forest.
I think if you'd stumbled across that, you know, just me and you by ourselves,
On like a hike, you'd be
it'd
like,
be
this
amazing.
is amazing. Yeah.
But like,
It's like most things when you travel, the most hyped spots are just kind of not always a disappointment, but like they're ruined by the hype.
like that chicken katsu, no hype. We just found it, and it's honestly the best thing I've eaten so far.
Okay.
Big steak.
We're gonna head to a bridge now and cross
We're
the
gonna just
river.
sit down for 5 minutes.
Tilly's tired from her cycle, aren't you? Oh no, look at the trees. I want to get one of the boats. Should we rent one?
It's too cold.
All the men are rowing their girlfriends around. Sexist,
That
isn't
is
it?
disgraceful. I would never let that happen ever. I'm making myself laugh. That chicken katsu's really put me in a good mood.
Oh, bloody hell. What a nice place. Tourist! Tourist! What are you doing?
Yes, I'm freezing. Can
On
I
the-
have a jumper?
You're on the jumper.
What are you pitching? How are we pitching to get home?
Bike. Yeah?
No.
Woo! Woo! Alright, that's a wrap on Kyoto, day one. Woo! Conclusion of the day, Golden Temple, amazing. Bamboo forest, a little overrated, but this area by the forest.
Definitely come here for this, maybe not the bamboo forest.
I mean, I think the forest was
entirely.
cool,
Yeah,
you
no,
just
go,
walked through it
but
to get
yeah.
here anyway.
Yeah.
And it might even have been a bit better in bright sunlight. Anyway, either way, we're going home to bed because we're tired. It's time to run home or cycle.
People. Goodbye.